In 3 minutes, we are starting. Good morning, everybody. If you can hear me and I'm loud and clear, drop me one in the chat. If you can hear me and I'm loud and clear, drop me one in the chat. In 3 minutes, we are kicking off. Let me play for you one song here. As we get the 3 minutes done, then I will start. Let me play for you one song here.
What makes Royalq unique from all?
What makes your album unique? What makes Royalq you never to ever touch you? Digital age, a chance ignites. Royalq's leading, new paths in sight. Ambassadors rise, together we thrive. Trading simplify, feel so alive. Every day at dawn, we seize the hour. With knowledge and strength, we bloom like a flower. Join the movement, rise up and lead. Crypto trading, sowing the seed. Unleash the power, let your dreams soar. In this new era, we're willing for more. Coach Julius, guiding the way. Coach Mopiwa shines. Come join us today. Dreams within reach, let's break every chain. Together we grow, we learn from the pain. Tech analysis free, no barriers here. Just step to the front, we'll help you persevere. Join the movement, rise up and lead. Crypto trading, sowing the seed. Unleash the power, let your dreams soar. In this new era, we're willing for more. Royalq analysis free, no barriers here. Just step to the front, we'll help you persevere. Join the movement, rise up and lead. Crypto trading, sowing the seed. Unleash the power, let your dreams soar. In this new era, we're willing for more. The future is bright, we're charting a course. With Royalq, there's unstoppable force. We're willing for more.
A YouTube battle, a YouTube house, the future is above, and we're in for more. The future is bright, we're charting the course. With Royalq, there's unstoppable force.
In the digital age, a chance ignites. Royalq is leading, new paths in sight. Ambassadors rise, together we thrive. Trading simplify, feel so alive.
All right. Am I loud and clear? Let's get started. Let's get started. Good morning, everybody. If you can hear me, drop me one in the chat. Let's now get into the reason why we are here today. Let's get started. Welcome, everybody. Today, I will start with a statement. Are we ready? Are we ready? Today, I want to start with a very funny statement. Are we ready? Let me know. Hey, and I want you to mark my word that I want to start with it today. I want to start with a very huge statement. Today, I want to start with a very huge statement. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay. No matter which settings you provide, as long as you make a wrong entry, you will always suffer with this business. Can I repeat that statement again? So the statement I want to make is as simple as the following. Settings don't matter as long as you make a good entry in the market. Can I repeat that? From the beginning of everything, the most important thing is to make a good entry in the market before you talk about settings. Does that make sense? If you make a wrong entry in the market, even if your settings were given to you by the founder of Royalq, you will suffer with this business. Am I clear? Give me a one if my first statement is clear. So, most of you put a lot of knowledge on settings. Most of you put a lot of understanding on settings, but you make a wrong entry in the market. So settings don't matter as long as you provide the right entry in the what? So your first priority as a trader is, when am I entering this market? So the most important part of this business is your entry in the market. When are you entering the market? And that's why we are here. Let me tell you guys. Trading is not an easy business. But when you compare it to other local businesses, which one is better? We do not have the best, but we have a better way. When you compare trading and a traditional business, which one is better? Some answers. When you compare the two, Someone who has rentals and someone who's trading crypto, who of the two is better? People are going to say, you see, I can see my rental, but I cannot touch crypto. But what I'm trying to bring to your understanding, we do not have the best. Hey, but we have a better way. We have a better way. But as you come here with your better way, two important things. Number one, entry in the market. Number two, risk management. If you can work on those two, I want to guarantee you success in the business. So let's start from entry in the market. Then after we go to risk management. When should you enter a specific coin? That's why Royalq has sat down and provided indicators that can help you enter that specific coin whenever there is an opportunity. And for you, what you need to do is to just understand how these indicators work and then use them for your own advantage. These indicators are three. But we decided now to teach one until many of you understand this one. We have what we call the RSI, Relative Strength Index. We have the KDJ. And then we have the MACD, the Moving Average Convergence Divergence Indicator. They are three. And by learning how these three operate, you can pick any coin of your choice and make an entry without thinking about it, without reasoning about it, without having feelings against it. But I will say the following. In life, we have a type of people who fear. Then we have a second type who are over fearful. But let me use, you see in class, there were things I saw they were using when I was in P2. Fear, fearer, fearless. Yes, who refuses us to create our own words? Fearer, fearless. When I was in school, I remember they would use fear. So there is someone who has just fear. There is someone who is more fearer. Then there is someone who is more fearless. I have not said that these are English words. You see, sometimes when I'm teaching, I suffer with the critiques. It is not an English word. It's not an English word. Yeah, that's not how English is spoken. I'm the one who created English. That's not, you see, I have a PhD in English. Yes, you have a PhD in English, but are you the creator? So me, I have created my own word. Someone who just fears, someone who is in the middle, and someone who fears so much. So we have fear, we have fearer, we have fearless. Now, also these indicators, when you are using them, your personal type is key. If you belong to fear, if you belong to fearer, or you belong to fearless, when you you want to enter the market, using the KDJ, means you are fear, you just have fear. Using the RSI means you are fearer. Using the MACD means you are fearless. But I want to tell you, in crypto, everybody belongs to fearless. In crypto, everybody belongs to fearless. You know why? Because nobody controls the market. So all of us, we belong to fearless. All of us, we belong to fearless because we do not control the market. Why MACD? The MACD is, we have two kinds of indicators. We have what we call real-time indicators. Real time. It gives you what is happening right now. Now, the RSI is a real-time indicator. It provides you information of what is happening in the market right now. Then we have what we call lagging indicator. In speaking, we have people who stammer. We have people who stammer. But they are usually very knowledgeable. So the MACD is a lagging indicator. It does not give you information of what is happening now. But in rare cases, it does not provide what we call false signals. This is what I mean. The RSI is just a line. When the market goes up, it goes down. When the market goes down, it goes down. So it moves with the movement of the market. But the MACD, it's a lagging indicator. The MACD makes a crossover. By the time it makes a crossover, in most cases, the coin has already started moving up. Are we connecting? Let me see. Are we following? Are we following? Let me know. God, you know why we are here? We are not here to waste time. God looks through these people who are following and give them knowledge to understand what I'm talking about. But also don't forget those who are here to pass time. Don't also forget those who are here to pass time. Always look at them with your two eyes. And also bless them so that they start following. So that they start following. So that they start following. Even those who have not been following. So that they start following. And that we pray. Amen. The people who are always negative to my prayers, they think every time I will be negative. Nagugu babalu mama, mikuku magugu nu mama, bikani na ugugu shiba naga shibaba. How many of you have floated in a coin for a long time and when you see it rising, you enter tongues? You have been floating on a certain coin for a long time. Then you start seeing it rising. You don't even have the guts to give someone a signal. You see it and say, I see it is good, but no signal. So let me check Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu, Shiba Inu. Guys, it means the meme coins are back. And when you see meme coins back, then just know Bonk is rising, Pepe is rising. Am I speaking to someone? It means Bonk is rising, Pepe is rising. This coin is going to make us millions of money. You see, It has all this journey. Just Pepe is rising, Bonk is rising. Which other meme coin are you trading? You come and check. It will be meme coins. Hey, meme coins are back. And the coming up of meme coins is the signal that we might be entering the alta coin season. Let me check Pepe. Guys, sorry for interruption. But you see, this coin will change life. If you have your money, I'm not a prophet of doom. If you have your money and you can pause, enter Pepe. I'm telling you, Pepe Shiba, life-changing opportunity. Pepe Shiba, life-changing opportunity. Pepe is going to make a lot of stupid money. I am done. Now, can we go to the training for today? I have showed you. I have showed you. Pepe. Now, look here, guys. These indicators are down here on our screen. We have RSI, we have KDJ, we have MACD. You just need to understand how they work. Let us start with KDJ. The formula is simple. When this thing crosses one another, the market facing up, it's a good entry. Without me making physics, what, when it makes that crossover, it's a good entry. Let me go to MACD. When it makes a crossover here, you see what happened? When it made a crossover facing down, you see what happened? When it made a crossover here, you see what happened? I'm giving you simple interpretation. When it made a crossover here, you see what happened? I'm going to explain. When it made a crossover here, you see what happened? Now, guys, what if there was a way? It's you not to check these coins. And whenever there is a crossover, your robot buys. Would that be a bad deal? And I've told you this indicator is a lagging indicator. For example, you see the market has already started to show signs of going up, but it has not yet crossed here. That's why I say it's a lagging indicator. It does not come in immediately, but RSI is about to cross. KDJ has already crossed. Am I making sense? So the MACD is a slow indicator. This one has already crossed. This one is still thinking about it. That's why I say it is lagging. But a very good indicator. It does not give false signals. If you have understood real time and lagging, give me a yes in the chat. Now, imagine if there is a way. Vince, you have given a big fat yes. I hope no one, because Vince seems to be, I need to check if no one's video is on. Vince might be seeing something when I'm not recognizing it, and he is busy at the other side when me I'm teaching this side. So I had to check if no one's video is on. Because when Vince says a big fat yes, he might be focused on another video when I don't know. Okay, now, how do we use the indicator? That is the second step. Now let's go to understanding the indicator. Now the RSI and the KDJ are called real-time indicators. They give you what is happening. Now, let's go back to the KDJ here. But this coin is going to change life. It has already crossed. It gives you what is happening. Now it is telling you, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy, buy. It is telling you, buy, please buy. I have shown you a sign. The market is going up. Buy, please, buy. Then you come to MACD. We are about. This one is saying, buy. Have you understood the difference between lagging and real time? That is my last question I have given. Hey! Have you understood the difference between lagging and real time? Titwandibate asingalo yochute yaja. Wandibade wafe alo yochuwe wazibwe. Wandibonye wonyenyo. I look at a time. Let me pass Pepe. The indicator is saying buy. Let me first enter Pepe, then I come. Because I want to explain with the example. You know, usually my teaching is understanding. Let me first deposit some money on my Binance now. Then I explain with the example. Because when I started, I said that when you are entering a coin, it is not about the settings, but I want you to mark my words very well, because many of you might get me wrong. So let me first deposit money on my Royalq in a minute, guys. I'm just withdrawing, and then I deposit. Just a minute, so that I teach with examples, so that I don't just teach for. I teach with example, so that someone understand me. And so that, just a minute, I'm getting done. In just a minute. I know someone is asking me, where am I withdrawing the money? I'm just withdrawing the money from my Royalq account here. I have taken off $300 here. Okay. I've taken off $300. Now, when I open Pepe as our example, I hope people are focusing. This is our coin. And you see, I have opened this coin. This app here is called time frame. This is 1 week, meaning each candle here you see takes 1 week. This is 1 day. This is 4 hours, 1 hour, 15 minutes. So when I increase, like I move from here, then let me say I go to 1 month. You see the journey is just starting. How many of you can see what I'm talking about? The journey here is just starting. So it is not more clear. So I come here in 1 week. And when I see that in the whole 1 week, the coin has been going down. And when I check here, you all can see that whenever the coin reached this area, in the past history, it was going up. So it came here, went up, came here, went up, came here, went up, came here, now it's moving up. So it means this is a very strong area where the coin has always gone up. But since I'm in 1 week, when I enter this coin, it means that I will stay in this coin for a long time. Does that make sense to someone? Give me a yes in the chat. Because the bigger the time frame, the bigger the waiting time. Am I making sense? You know, I'm teaching slowly. I want you to understand. The bigger the time frame, the bigger the waiting time. Now, I have withdrawn $300. Let me show you. Let me go back here. I want to teach you something because I've seen people have issues with these things. Let me see if it has gone. Yes, it has gone. So I just want to confirm if this money, but I haven't received the email. So, yeah, the money has been deposited from my Royalq, $303. Now I want to trade Pepe. Because I'm looking at a bigger time frame. And when I open this coin of Pepe, just I'm teaching you simple things. I'm going to stay in this coin for a long time. But when I put in the KDJ, K, these things are two. There is K and there is D. Whenever K crosses D, it is called a golden cross. When K crosses D, it is called a golden cross. The J is just a faster moving line that shows you the direction of the market. Now, K is the orange line. D is I don't know the color, but I hope you can see. So, the question is, has the K crossed D? Give me an answer in the chat. Has the K crossed D? Has the K crossed D? My friend, me, I told you I don't teach people to borrow money. Those who have followed me for some time, I told you don't borrow money. Give me one. So I don't have time for that. Give me one if you remember. I told you don't borrow money and bring it in crypto. Did I say that? So my friend, sort yourself. I tell you don't borrow money and bring it in crypto. If you borrow, it's your own decision. Why are you involving me? After I have borrowed money, yet me I told you don't borrow money. Don't borrow money. Now let's go back. Has the K crossed D? Give me an answer. Has the K crossed D? Hey, guys, look here. People are overthinking. Let me bring. Has the K crossed D? Let me try to. Here we come. Has the K crossed D? People are saying microscope. I have opened now. Has K crossed D? I'm in a bigger time frame. People fear. Has K crossed D? Let's go back in the history so that people can see what happened when K crossed D. Now I'm minimizing my screen. What happened? I'm going to find you some history. Do you see here when K crossed D, what happened? Do you see here when K crossed D, what happened? Do you see here when K crossed D, what happened? I'm just asking you, give me some answers. What happened when K crossed D? What happened when K crossed D? Now, since I'm in a bigger time frame, you see how I'm going to come here? Can. I'm just telling you facts. I don't want to lie to you. And I can even bring this man at once in the market. Just I'm telling you, or I can bring half of it. But let me use this. And I'm taking not less than 30%. The reason why I'm taking 30% or a minimum of 15% is because I've chosen to look at this coin in a bigger time frame and I'm ready to wait for long. So what is making me put in a lot of money? I might even change it. I'm going to show you two ways. What is making me put in a lot of money? That's why I started with a saying. Decisions you take will depend on your entry in the market. I am so confident that I'm going to stay in this coin for a longer time. Does that make sense? Give me a yes in the chat. I'm very confident that I'm going to stay in this coin for a longer time. But I have a question. Does this prevent this coin from going down in 15 minutes? Does this prevent this coin from going down in 15 minutes? Give me some answers in the chat. Does this prevent this coin from going down in 4 hours? Does this prevent this coin from going down? Am I connecting with somebody? Am I connecting with somebody? It doesn't. So here you have two decisions. Number one, because I'm going longer term and I want big profit, I can go in with all my capital. Or I can say, I want my capital to enter using the first four margin calls. Does that make sense to somebody? 2, 4, 8, 16. So if I want my capital to enter with all my money, I just say 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16. That is how much? That is 30. If I make my first buying amount 10, it will be 300, done deal. Then I put a 10 here. Then I start the coin. Here comes the question. Will I wait for this coin to sell by tomorrow morning? Will I expect this coin to have sold by tomorrow morning? I want answers. Will I expect this coin to have sold by tomorrow morning? You know, I'm teaching. Now, do you see that I may not even care about margin calls? Do you see that margin calls is not even my business? I'm just interested in 4. Are you getting? Margin calls are not even my business. I don't know if people are connecting. They're not even my business. I only need the 4 to put in my 300 and it's done business until I get my 15%. So when you are picking coins to trade, let people not make you look like stupid pharaohs. A coin might be pumping. It's pumping. Then for me, I look at it in a bigger picture. And I say, I'm taking big money. I'm not playing small. Let me open for you Shiba Inu. I want people to understand because I opened Shiba. It might be pumping in 15 minutes. It might be pumping in 1 hour. Huh? It might be pumping in 4 hours. But I take a bigger picture maybe in 1 day. or I take a bigger picture in 1 week. Then I say, ah, yeah. What is my KDJ saying? Buy, Julius, buy. Then I buy. Then I put 15%. The rest is none of my business. That is one way of trading. Even when I come, let me focus here. Even when I come and I see that this coin has put $150, you know that I'm not happy. I'm very annoyed. I want the coin to drop and put in all my money. Am I creating sense to someone? Am I creating sense to someone? So, did you know that you can be in the Royalq business when for you, you just look for only those trades? Did you know that for you, you can be in Royalq when for you, you only look for those trades only? And that is your trading approach. Am I speaking to somebody? It is your trading approach. It becomes your trading approach. You come here, make sure when you are picking these coins, you don't pick fege. Am I speaking to someone? You don't pick coins that don't have a serious history. You come like on BNB. You don't pick coins that don't have a serious history. I don't know if I'm speaking to someone. You don't come and pick coins that don't have a serious history. And when you pick those coins, look at them and see, do they have a strong recovery? Don't pick chege. I don't know if I'm speaking sense. And then for you, you say, I want my 15%. Like for exercise, Bitcoin. What is it trying to speak here? That you are about to do what? What is it trying to say? It has not yet crossed, but it's about to what? It's about to what? Hey, how are you understanding me? Are you understanding me? Signals are signals. I'm not yet discussed signals. Signals are signals. So this is not a class for signals. But are you following? It can be your trading strategy. This is KDJ. When it crosses, it's telling you buy, but it's about. And when you are using MACD, it is saying don't try. Are you getting the difference? Are you getting the difference? The MACD is saying, wait, please. Wait. But the KDJ is saying, so question is, are you in fear? Are you in fear? Are you in fearless? Choose where you belong and choose an indicator that is going to work for you. Am I clear? Am I clear? Am I clear? Am I clear? So choose where you belong. Are you in fear? Are you in fear? Are you a fearer or you are a fearist? Choose. Now let's go back to Pepe. Let me open one of my DGB. Where are you? Look here. What is this one trying to say? What is this one trying to say? By KDJ. Can you type it in the chat? What is it trying to say? Some answers in the chat. I'm on a bigger time frame. What is it trying to say? What is the indicator trying to say? I'm in 1 hour. What is the indicator trying to say? Buy, buy, buy. But when you come in like 4 hours, things might be different. When you come like in 1 hour, things might be different. But here in 1 week, it's saying buy, buy. But when you put in MACD, it is saying, wait a bit, we are about. So, are you fear? Are you in fearer? Are you in fearless? Now, what Royalq has done for you, it has decided to bring these 3 indicators to be used automatically in 15 minutes. What Royalq has brought for you, there is money here. How many of you have smelled it? How many of you have smelled money here? There is money here. There is very serious money. I'm smelling it. The smell. The smell is there. But what Royalq has decided has brought for you these indicators in 15 minutes. And this is what I'm talking about. It has brought you the MACD that whenever it will cross, the robot will buy. When it hits the take profit, the robot will sell. It has brought you the KDJ. Whenever it crosses, and when it rises, it sells. It has brought you the RSI whenever it goes down, so that you buy. So the choice of which indicator you're going to use is going to be upon you. So automatically, you can automate your robot that whenever there will be a crossover, let your robot buy. Or you can manually check for yourself in a bigger time frame. Can we go to automation? 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 Have you understood? Have you understood? Now we go to automation. Money on the head, money on the neck, money in the ear, money on the foot, money everywhere, money everywhere, money everywhere. Poor people banker, they have money in the banker. Rich people invest and they take a risky takers make a money. Owners in the banker for them they keep the money and they die without taking the risk. Even when we bury them, we still eat on their money and they die when it is in the banker. Then after we share, they save the money among ourselves and we drink soda. Okay. Nice song. Now in 15 minutes, these indicators are very easy to use. Even if you don't know, the indicator will tell you. When you open MACD, the MACD has just 2 lines. These 2 lines. And there is no logic in understanding the lines. Why? When one crosses another, like here, these things get red, the market goes down. When one crosses another, like here, these things get green, the market goes up. Is that hard? Meaning that when the orange crosses below the other color, the market will go down. When the orange crosses above, the market will go up. Now, what matters most, there is a line that separates the green area to the red area, and it's called the zero line. So, when you have little capital, you want to understand, where did the crossover happen? Is it happening above or it is happening below the zero line? How do you check? Come here, tap on MACD. Come here, tap on MACD. Then after tapping on MACD, scroll down. Scroll down. Come on technical. Scroll down, come on technical. The MACD will show you. Can I repeat? Let me pick another coin. Money on the head, money in the ear, money everywhere. You are confused of where this golden cross is. Is it below? Is it above? Come down here. Tap on technical. When it is negative, it is below. When it is positive, it is above. Do you see it here? Ah, what is sushi? Let me check on sushi, because sushi is warning me. I'm going up. Come, I'm going up. I'm like, I'm coming, sushi. Sushi, I'm coming. Sushi. If you are confused to where this golden cross, come and check where the MACD is. Now, the line is at 0.004. It is above the MACD line, this one. It's above. So it gives you an impression of where the MACD is. If it is negative, it is below. If it is positive, it is above. Now, this one, what does it show? It shows that we are about to cross. Then the KDJ. What is the KDJ saying in 1 week? What is the KDJ saying in 1 week? Let me see, people are following. What is the KDJ saying in 1 week? Now, don't you see? Why are you poor? 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 I'm just asking. For God's case, why are you poor? Are you not paying tithe? Why are you sleeping? You see, I told my fellow men the other time that a man who is broke does not marry a wife he loves. He marries a wife he can afford. A man who's broke does not marry someone he loves. He marries someone he can afford. They start making statements. The way I see her, she's not focused on money. The way I see her, yeah, she's focused on the future. The way I see her, she's caring. Yeah, she's concerned. She's not chasing money. It's because he's the one you can afford. When you try someone and she says, I need iPhone, I need Range Rover. Hey, this is a thief. She wants to steal my money. Stay in your lane. Just stay in your lane where you can afford. Just stay in your lane where you can afford. Stay in your lane, my brother. Whee! So let's open 1,000 sats. So we can spend here the whole day. But this does not prevent this coin from making golden crosses all the time. Look here. Let's put in the MACD. Look here, guys. Do you see this golden cross here? It is below the zero line. Sweet! This is missed money. So you can see, so once the golden cross happens at zero, below zero is usually the most common one. Below zero. So you don't need to think about it. If that is your interest, pick any coin of your choice. How do you pick any coin of your choice? Why is the coin not coming down to buy more margin call? Person like me take 0.2. Now I want to also teach you another trick. You see, guys, when you focus long term, like when I check my coin here and I want that 0.3, I just tap on sell, then I take that. I don't know if I'm teaching someone. Then let me increase because the other time it was very little. I come back again. If I am on my phone and I'm checking, and I'm focusing longer term, I keep on taking my profit. Does that make sense to someone? I'm teaching, you know me, I come to teach a lot of things here. I check my coin. It is showing me clear. I find here I have $10. I take the $10. I don't keep saying until 15%. I take the $10. I come back again. I take. Am I speaking to somebody? Am I speaking to somebody? Am I speaking to somebody? I look at the coin. Someone says repeat. I will not repeat if this coin gets in profit, guys, and I'm here for long term, I take profit along the journey. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. When the coin gives me $2, I sell. I come again. I sell. I just keep checking. Where are we? I don't focus if I'm here for long term. I focus here on the journey. And once it will reach around here, I know around here it might go down again. But once it reaches around there, I'll go out. Because I can see when it moved from here, it reached here, it came down. Reached here, hey, my friend, it might reach there and come down. So I keep on taking profit on my journey. Whenever it gets in profit, I come here. Now it's not. I tap on sell, market price, take the money. I go in again because I'm checking my phone. But that doesn't say I don't need the too much. I keep on taking profit as the coin is going up. It is called buying on an uptrend. It has a certain terminology which I may not have here in my book. But you are buying on an uptrend. The coin is going up. Whenever it gives you profit, as long as it has not hit where you want to stop. That is also another extra. Do you copy? Do you copy? Are there no transaction charges? They charge me fuel fee. But let me ask, people who focus so much on fuel fee, when I sell, haven't I made money? When I sell, haven't I made money? Are they going to take all my money? Why should I focus on transaction fees? Even you see, when you don't make profit, does government excuse you on taxes? When you don't make profit, does government excuse you on taxes? They don't need to know whether you made money or you didn't make money. They need their tax, my friend. But here, I only pay when I make the money. So nothing to lose. So lose the employment mindset. It is only people from pure employment who say, fuel fee is too much. Fuel fee is too much. Fuel fee is too much. For them, when they join business, they want to take everything. That's why their capital never increase. When they make $100, they take all $100. And they enjoy a lot of life. Instead of taking off only 50 maybe, and leave the 50 for the capital to grow. Whatever they earn, they run away with it. Many people with employment mindset, they don't buy better phones. The phone he started with is the phone he has up to today. When you ask them, you are having issues with setting coin. Why don't you buy a better profit? I haven't hit my target. Are you okay mentally? Use your profit, buy a new phone, set coins better, invest in your business. No. That was another one. So, I want to trade Pepe in 15 minutes. I tap on the MACD. And I want, when the MACD goes below 0, I'll just tap on create martingale strategy bot. Understand? So I want this robot to basically buy whenever the MACD makes a golden cross. So I open my settings, tap on advanced, first trigger. The first time the robot is going to get into the market, I change to MACD. When I change to MACD, I know that there is a 0 line that separates the green area to the red area. So where will I want these two lines to cross? Is it above 0 or is it below 0? Then when I put below 0, my robot will not buy again. My robot will not buy again. If it sells, it will not buy again until the MACD makes the golden cross. Does that make sense to you guys? Are we okay with that? Are we okay? Are we okay? Are we okay? Is that hard? Is that hard? Is that hard? Let me know. Is that hard? If it's hard, I repeat. No, the coin I've chosen is not the issue. I have picked any coin of my choice. The coin is not the issue, guys. I don't know if that makes sense. The coin I'm trading is not the issue. I can pick any coin. But I like meme coins. When I see coins going up, because of maybe the time I've been around, I can group them. Now I have told you what is happening is that meme coins are going up. Not only this coin, there are even others going up. It's not only Pepe. I've told you Shiba Inu must be going up. Bonk must be going up. Nairo must be going up. Bome, are you getting the picture? They are meme coins. And I just know them off head because I've been around for some time. Now here comes the question. This is Bome. Let me show you guys. I want you to differentiate understanding. This is Nairo. I'm opening for you in 1 week. This is Nairo. That one was Bome. This is Nairo. They are meme coins. This is Pepe. Of the three, Bome, Pepe, and Nairo, which one of the three would you trade? I've opened for you 3 coins. Which one of the 3 would you trade? That is just general knowledge. Which one of the 3 would you trade? Why Pepe? Why Pepe? Why Pepe? Because it looks more clear. Don't pick struggling coins. This thing looks more clear. You see that the buyers are showing genuine interest. That's where people miss out now. Look at Nairo. It is not clear. The coin shows you I'm still struggling. Does that make sense? That requires common sense. I can never teach it. You just look at the coin. No, all of them have golden cross. But the other 2 are still struggling. It is not clear. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? There is no logic I'm using. I'm just using common sense. But when I look at the 3, look at Nairo. It also has the cross here. Look at Pepe, my friend. It shows you, man, we are very serious. Does that make sense to someone? Does that make sense to someone? Let me know. You see, me, my teaching is usually called the mixture. Hey, when you join my class, it is mixture. Me, I want people to just understand. Now, here comes the question. Is picking a coin hard? Is picking a coin hard? Because if you cannot pick a coin for yourself, you can't trade. Hey! Now, why are you broke? Why are you broke? I'm just asking for my neighbor. Why are you broke? Just asking. Why do you have a very old phone? Why don't you get serious so that you buy a new one? Why are you staying on an old mattress? A torn net? Why are you sleeping in a woolen blanket? Just asking for my neighbor.
Why do you beat your children when they go with you in a supermarket? Why do you beat your children when they go with you in a supermarket? Don't touch people's things. Are you sure? Why are you still traveling in a taxi? Why are you still traveling in a taxi? Why is it that you don't have enough data? Just asking for my neighbor. If you have a car, why is it that your car doesn't have a full tank? Are you ready to push it when it's out of fuel? Just asking. So you're not going to buy for your children clothes when it comes to Eid. So for the rest of your life, you are ready to sit in taxi with people who have spent 3 days without bathing. So everything is fine. When you go to church and mosque, you pick the smallest note. Because you feel bad when giving. When you see the big note, you start reminding about your bills. I broke. You only have $500 in your account. And when it gets in floating loss, you want to slaughter people. Right. It's well. Just asking for my neighbor. But I hope any question, we conclude. Question about the subject, then we conclude. Questions, then we conclude. I'm holding Pepe on Big Necks. Is it advisable to hold it there or in Royalq? Any of your choices, okay? Kindly run us into the MACD setup again, okay? Let me do it. What settings can we use for KDJ? Let me do it. More questions, or I answer these ones? Wanted to know how to hold, like putting in money once. Okay. All right. Good. Okay, guys. I've said it several times that when you decide to hold, you must take profit. Give me one if that makes sense. Let me try to show you an example. Okay. I love holding in my Royalq because it gives me a clear picture. I do not want to show you my floating loss because some of you may not survive, especially. Let me just pick up a few points that I'm holding just for learning purpose. Okay. Right. So that people don't get mad over me. Yeah, some people can't hold. So I want to show you my floating loss, not because I can't, but some people will feel bad. You know, someone can feel bad about something. Gosh, what's up? Guys, my coin has fucking sold because I want to teach. This is not good. No. Oh, God. This is unfair business. Guys, no, 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 guys, no, no. I stopped these things long time ago. I never want them to happen to me again. Okay, let me just show you, but this is not good. Okay. No, no, okay. Guys, my coin has sold. I'm not interested. Let me pick it up again. This is not good, guys. Okay, I was trading XRP. I didn't want it to sell, but it's okay. So I'm just gonna go back to it. Okay. All right. So I want to, if you want to hold, number one, let me start with holding, then I go back. Your whole warehouse mode, your coin must be in the whole warehouse mode. That's point number one. If you want to go long term on a coin, okay? Now, my focus is not usually on the take profit because I usually want to go wild about the coin. So I'll just put a 24816 because I just wanted to buy very fast. But it's not fair. Okay. I want to talk about this. I know I'm one of the people who introduced default settings, but I'm not a default settings guy. I know many may not understand me, but I'm not a person of default settings. Let me explain why. I'm a person of the double up, but I usually want my robot to buy the first 4 calls very fast. The rest, it's okay, let them be slow, as long as I am entering at a good time. Does that make sense to someone? As long as I am entering at a good time, I want my robot to put in the first 4 margin calls very fast. So my entry at a particular coin must be very good. Does that make sense? But I'm not a guy of default settings. Although I teach them, or we teach them according to what we see is happening in the market, especially for the new people. Does that make sense to someone? So you may not see me over advocating it, not because it's not good. I told you, if you fear floating loss, just switch on the AI margin call. Even if your settings are small, the robot will not invest your money very fast in the market. Give me one if that is clear. If you fear, because me, I have no issues with floating loss. But if for you, you have issues, switch on the AI margin call. Okay, so you may not find me so much. I don't want people to ask themselves, why is he not using default settings? They are the best, la la la. They are good. Okay, so this is XRP. I'm going long term. So before I trade a coin like this, I don't expect this coin to go back down. That's why I'm gonna just buy. I hope all of you can see. If you see this coin very well from here, you see it went up, came down, went up, came down, went up, came down. Guys, this coin may not go back again. These are weeks, they are not days. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are weeks, not days. So I don't expect this coin to drop lower than that price. So that's why I'm gonna buy. Does that make sense to someone? I don't know if someone can see that. Give me a yes if you can see. I do not expect that coin to keep dropping because it has spent weeks in the same area. It's very hard for the coin to go down. So that's why I'm not using the MACD here or the KDJ, but also using the KDJ You can see it's about what? Does that make sense? It's about to cross. When I put in the RSI, okay, not so clear, but the KDJ is about to cross. So I'm going long term, so I will create the bot. But even if I create this bot, guys, you must, so it's waiting for the RSI. So I'll just tap on trade setting. I'll remove the RSI and I go with trigger price. I just want to buy now. I'm not switching on the AI margin call because I want my robot to buy faster. I want my robot to invest in over $750. I want it to buy faster. Are we okay? So when I go to a calculator, it is 25 times 30, which is 750. So I want my robot to put in my $750 very fast because I have looked at the coin clearly. Is that hard to see? Because I'm not an expert, I'm just using general knowledge. Because I'm going long term, is that hard to see? Let me know. Is that hard to see? Is that hard to see, guys? No, it's easy. So, okay. Now, that is logic. But if I wanted to, let me pick any other coin. Now, the other thing that you need to focus on while trading, do not overtrade. Can we talk about that? If I pick another thing, do not I may not go into details, but I will repeat this on Friday. Do not overtrade. What is overtrading? For example, uh, for example, um, I want to use $300 for this coin, and I want to use $750 for this coin. When you are trading, you must have how much capital you want to use on a particular coin. Does that make sense to someone? So that you don't run away from your strategy. Does that make sense to someone? I don't know if it does, but let me know if it does. Do not, do not overtrade. Do not run so many trades at the same time. Come up with a decision that I'm going to trade 3 coins or 2 coins, and each coin I want to use $300. Then you will tailor your strategy to that. Do not be jumping from this coin, then from this coin, then to this coin, then to this coin. Does that make sense to someone? I don't know if it does. Now, why does this help? Look here, guys. I still have $807 here. And I'm not going to pick another coin. But if I'm online, look here, guys. If I'm online and I notice a coin that is doing so marvelously well, and there is a very good opportunity, do you see how this balance will make me some good money? I don't know if someone is now getting. I will only use this money if I'm passing by the market and I meet a super opportunity. This balance that has not yet been exposed here is for that emergency in case it happens. But if it's not there, I will not use that money. Do I connect with somebody? Do I connect with somebody? I might be online and there is a super opportunity. This capital was meant for these 2 coins. But I'm online, there is a super opportunity, and when I check it, it is so sweet. My 800 will play that. Do we connect? Give me a yes if we do. Someone says, please, can you do that again? Guys, look here. I've made a decision. I want $750 in this coin. I will not force it in. Does that make sense? I will also not force it in. Because I've made a decision, I want to expose 300 here. I want to expose 750 here. But if I'm moving and I meet a good opportunity, let me say the good opportunity is on Pepe. I come check Pepe. I see Pepe is good. Let me check it in a smaller time frame, like 15 minutes. Or I go down to 5 minutes. It's not clear now. The opportunity is not clear. But if I find it very clear, guys, I just bring my 800 in here once and I make some good money. Have you understood why we do not overuse our? And if I'm here trading, I'm online, and I see this profit is good, I don't waste the time. I sell 1.5, I take that if I'm online. Then I activate back again. But when I'm activating, I bring my profit. Let me say I've made $2.17. I bring my profit back in play. Then when maybe it buys the first time, now it's asking for MACD, but I want current price. I don't know how I can explain these things, but that is how business is done. After buying with 17, I return back to $15. Here it is whole warehouse because it's purely long term, so many months to go. Here it is sub-in mode, real-time settlement, because I'm short long, but here I'm going for, I want to sell my XRP when it hits $5. That's the difference. I also do not put all the money at once. I use margin calls to help me. As they are about to come, I'm using the money to make more money. Do we follow? Do we follow? When people tell you don't trade more than 2 coins, more than 3 coins, did you understand? How many of you understood my logic? Guys, don't stick to what they told you. Understand. This is not like Christianity. Thou shalt be wild and worldly, amen. What I'm teaching you is practical. Am I teaching theory here? What I'm teaching you is practical. I'm not teaching theory. I'm trading 2 coins. I dedicated them for this coin. But there is a sweet opportunity in the market. Will I just watch it pass? Give me some answers in the chat. Will I just watch it pass because someone told me? Will I just watch the money go away from me because someone told me? Oh, guys, be flexible. No, my friend. Yes, that's what I'm saying. But do you see that I'm not exposing my money away from my strategy? Give me a yes if you're understanding. I'm not exposing my money away from a strategy unless I meet an opportunity. That's what I'm talking about. Now, how to use KDJ? How to use KDJ? KDJ, you just select KDJ. And KDJ will ask you, the golden cross is that, do you want when the line is less than or equal to 30? Now, KDJ moves from 0 to 100. I'm answering someone's question. So, when the crossover happens below 30 or below 50, so generally, below 50 is general. Below 30 is specific. That you want when the crossover, if this was 0, this is 30, this is 50, this is 100. So if it happens below 50 or below 30, here you are reducing your risk, here you are just moderate. It's done. So it will always buy when it does that. Are we okay? Hmm? Now, are these things hard? Are these things hard? Why are you broke? Yet your bank account has 10 million. You are following people on TikTok who are talking about floating loss. But because maybe by then there was no knowledge, but now knowledge is around, you are allowing them to put you down of what you deserve. You are allowing people who tell you crypto is a scam to speak to your sounds and put you down. Huh? Why are you broke? Right, guys. I hope it's enough for today. Any more questions not answered? My leader told me not always to sell at market price. No, let me show you my one. Your leader told you not to sell at market price. No, it is not true. When does Royalq terminate? What's up? These things are getting in profit before I want them to. This coin might make a strong breakout to that point. But it's not getting clear. Let me check in 1 hour. The thing is going up, but it's not getting clear. Can't bring my money. But in 1 day, in 1 week, it's clear, but it's a hard invest. I will not bring my money, guys. Just Royalq only terminates your account 3 times when you sell the coin in the exchange, not from Royalq. Have I answered you? When you sell the coin in the exchange and remove the money from the exchange, Bob, have I answered you? But the questions are many. If I have $300, can I make my first buying amount 150? No, Mawam will do this. Don't make it 150. Okay? Do this. Mawam will do this. Your goal you want your Royalq to buy, to put in your 150 very fast. Am I right? Am I right, Mawamvu? You want your robot to put in 150 very fast. Am I right? Good. Do this, bro. Put 10 here. Come and make this very simple. 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 0.3, 0 0.4. This has a very huge impact, my brother, because when we add, This is 7. So by the time the coin drops 1%, it will have put in 150. Why? Because 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 is 30. So make 5 your first buying amount. So this will be 150, bro. Is that cool? Put a 5 here. Are we together? Is that cool, bro? Are you okay now? This one says it. This one I've answered. So how to identify a volatile coin? These coins here. Usually in performance, like when you tap on these two changes, you can see. You can see these changes. You can see changes in coin percentages. Those that are moving up and going down, and you can create alerts. For example, if I'm trading Pepe, I must create an alert because here there is my money. Does that make sense to someone? I create alerts where there is my money. Whenever there is my money, there must be an alert. But this looks cool, guys. I need to cross-check this coin. So this coin looks like it's going to do more. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Things look to get more serious. Things, wow. Next time I'll teach the moving averages. Ah! Mm. Hmm. Slap it. Okay. What was I getting? Every coin I trade must have an alert, guys. Create alerts. I must trade a coin that has an alert. So you always, on every coin, there is a bell on the top right corner. When you tap on create, there is always a bell, guys. There is a bell here. There is a bell here. So you tap on the bell. Tap on the bell. Market alerts. When the coin goes up or goes down, it will inform me. You can even say when the coin hits a certain price, or you can say when the coin goes up by 5%. Whenever the coin rises by 5%, get an alert. So you always get alerts. Now this coin looks good in 1 week. Okay, and I have some money. Now this is where trading view knowledge works. Those who have attended those classes of trading view, this is where now the trading view knowledge works. Here it makes sense. Those who attend that class, now here I need to go to trading view so that I create a bigger decision about my choice. Okay, you see, I had set this coin to give me a 14%, but now I'm gonna go current price. Okay, so I'll take a 5%, but in long term, meaning I'm going to put in more money now. Okay. So now I'm going solid. Now I increase my risk appetite. I reduce my take profit. So now I increase my risk appetite because according to my analysis that I had done, this coin, I had done the analysis before. I was from here and it was a 14%. So the journey is solid. So I'll take a 5% and increase my risk. Then I'll leave the coin. Now I'm in short term. I'm no longer long term now. Now I'm in short term. So I found a good opportunity. I had to reduce the exposure of XRP to increase my exposure on Pepe. It was a blessing in disguise. Now I'll reduce here, return it back to 5. This will be 150, which is okay. So the money I will make there, I will increase it automatically in XRP. But I've showed you how you create an alert. Stella, have I answered you? How do you check in Binance? Okay. Questions are getting many. We shall stop. So I'll open in Binance. Then I will tap on markets. When I come to Binance, I'm gonna look on volume. So I'll tap on markets, or I'll go back on home. Then I'll look at gainers. Usually coins that are doing well will always be here. Okay, so I can open gainers, coins that are doing well, and I'll open Pepe. Okay, this is Binance. Okay, this is Binance Pepe. And once I'm here, a lot I can do. I can tap on more to get my perspective of 1 week, which I've been looking at, just to help me make a better decision. If your screen is not looking like mine, simple, you don't need to argue. Just come down here on this arrow. Change original to trading view. Original will look like this. This is original. But to me, it doesn't give me a very good insight. So I'll put it in trading view. Okay, so why should I be here? Number one, while here, I can look at this chart, find areas where the market was supported and resisted. Okay, those of you, so I'll tap on this thing here and I'll pick a horizontal line. I draw it at the lowest point from the current price. My lowest point to me is this one. I usually use the body close of the candles. I don't do XME. So I'll pick the horizontal line still from the current price in the past where the market was supported. So I'll take this area there, that small point, come back again, pick a horizontal line from the current price, the highest point, there is that there. So I'm just finding those points and taking advantage of them. From this point, the other highest price is there. Once the coin is here, meets enough money. So I'll now come and measure my take profit. Scroll down, pick a price range, put the dot from where the current price is to that, and that is my take profit of 5%. Simple. If I want to see what is happening on the coin, maybe I tap on trading data to give me a perspective of how long I'll stay in the coin. So generally here you see the buyers are more than the sellers in 1 day. In 4 hours, the buyers are more than the sellers by volume. Total down here, the buyers are more than the sellers. In 1 hour, still the buyers are a little bit more than the sellers. In 30 minutes, the buyers are more than the sellers. In 15 minutes, the buyers are more than the sellers. Generally, the coin is on an upward movement. So I will just check the volume, how money is moving in the what? in the market. Square is what people are saying about how people feel about Pepe today. How people feel about Pepe today. This is people generally. I'm bullish. Me, I'm bullish. 83% of people in Binance are bullish about Pepe. 17 are bearish. So this is, this is what people think. This is what people think. And these are just people's thoughts. They should not drive me crazy. I will just remain on what is happening in the market right now. So since I'm in 1 week, it means the 5% could happen today, the 5% could happen tomorrow. And if I want to be specific on my margin calls, this is what the other guy taught yesterday. I'll measure from here to here. Now, so I'll need to draw another line because I see it. This is what you learned in the morning lesson with Coach Musa. Now here, my approach here will be different. So when I come to set up my Royalq here with that approach, then the approach will be different. Okay. Now I don't need margin calls on again. So when I come on trade setting, where there are so many margin calls, I will set 3. Then I say, when the coin drops, this is what you learned in the morning, 6.8. When the first call, 6.8. Second call. I'm just looking at my measurements. So I will just bring my measurements that I've made here. Second call, 13.5. 13.5. My last third call, if the worst gets to the worst, from here, 17.6. Here you are putting in intentional margin calls according to what you have been able to measure. So if you are trading a lower time frame, they'll be a little bit smaller. Because I've used the bigger time frame, that's why they are huge. I hope I've answered you, Paul. Can you repeat on the alert? Every coin I trade must have an alert. For example, I'm trading this coin. When you are trading a coin, every coin has a bell on top. Does that make sense? Every coin has a bell on top. So these bells are 3. There is this one just for switching on alerts whenever there is a high rise and a high fall. There is this one for price. For example, I need information when this coin gets to 0.02. I need you to know when this coin gets to 0.02. I create an alert. Now they are saying I already have 50 of them. So how do I find them? How will I find them? Here, there is price alert. They say I already have 50. So I'll switch off that. It's even not there. Matic, these were delisted. I don't know why they still exist. These were delisted, but the things they don't go. This was delisted. Where are the 50? So let me. So you can delete. These coins were delisted, so I don't know why. Okay. It's not allowing to delete. But any coin you are trading, you can always create an alert by tapping on the bell on the top right. So for example, here I have a price 0.2. It has worked, so I'll change 0.02. So you can have different alerts. So when this coin hits 0.02, let Royalq give me. So when I will be touching my phone, I'll get a notification rise on that coin. Have I answered you? In 3 minutes, I'll be done. If you click at 1 week, does it mean it will be sold after 1 week? No, doesn't mean. You are just getting a big picture of the coin. Woo! I hope it was a nice class. Did you learn something from me? Hope to see you again in the evening. Usually my trainings are not specific. It is a mixture so that I create a better understanding. I wish you all the best, guys. That's all for today. Hope it's enough. The learning is in the doing. Remember, when you are broke alone. We are not broke together, my brother, my sister. Yeah. Even when I have my money, it is mine. My wife cannot say we have money. When I have my money, it's mine. My wife cannot say we have money. We have money. We have money. It's okay. She can tell people, but my friend, you are your own money. You are your own money. So poverty is alone. Lessons are free, Monday to Friday. Have a good day, guys. I don't run any private classes. Those who have been with me for some time, you can prove me. Do I run any private classes? No, I don't. I teach everything from here. I don't hide anything. Okay? Guys, I don't have any secret. You know, people always say you have a special secret. Those who have been with me for years or some time. Do I hide anything? I teach everything in open place. No secret. Because someone may see me checking up in Binance. But when you join the 730 Zoom, don't we teach that? Let me know in the chat. If you join the 730 Zoom, don't we teach that? We do. And I believe next week it will be me. I'll take you to Binance, show you again in Binance. I just keep repeating the same things, the same. I don't have anything in secret. Usually people say, give me your number. There is something in secret. Guys, I don't have any secret. I teach everything in open space. It's up to you how you use the information. Okay? Yes, it's up to you how you use the information. Me, I teach in open, no secret. Me, I don't want to die with the knowledge. I give you everything I know. And I don't ask for money. So anybody who tells you you pay special fee, it's not me. The same link you used to join remains the same. We teach at 7:30, at 10 a.m., and at 9 p.m. every day. Same link, the link doesn't change. So it is up to you. Have a good day. See you in the evening at 9 p.m. Still, we shall be talking about these indicators again until you understand them, until you can use them for your own advantage. Love you guys.